Hey, what's going on, Role Players Bard here. We're going to try a new segment to the channel today. We're going to go with a Players 8 piss take on Diablo 2. So, we have got our assassin here, who I've decided to start because I've done a few assassin vids recently and they've been really fun to do. So this assassin here is Kitana. And she has got lost on the way to her Mortal Kombat tournament. And of course she will be focusing on fans, so she is going to be a Blade Sentinel. Blade Sentinel user. We'll probably put a few little bits and pieces into some Shadow Disciplines just to give her a little boost, but the rules of this Players 8 piss take is that we must get from the beginning of Act 1 to the end of Act 5 on Players 8. Players 8. And with that, let's get out into the Bloodmoor and start our first quest, which we will get from Akara.
I am Akara.
We know. Let's go.
They'll never see me coming.
No, they will never see you coming, my assassin. Unless they pay a premium, of course, on those 900 channels. Okay, so we can't actually get Blade Sentinel yet, but what we will get is Claw Mastery to give us a little bit of extra damage, and I think we'll definitely go for Burst Speed at some point because that is good, and probably work our way down to Venom because I think Venom is applied to your Blade Sentinel. So we'll save a few of our points and we'll bung a couple into Burst of Speed, and then the rest goes into Blade Sentinel. A duel this early. Well, it is on Players 8. Ah, that's what we need. Another Qatar. Chipped amethyst. No. Extra gold. Well, yeah, why not? There's nothing better to do with it. Right. Let's get slaying some fools. Tefuels. Some in there. Into strength. And a little bit into... Oh, we'll need Psychic Hammer in order to get down to the Shadow Warrior. And we want that because, you know, Shadow Warrior is amazing. It'll do whatever you're doing. And since we're only concentrating pretty much on Blade Sentinel, that's a good thing. Let's see. Let's go! The attacking seems slower. So the whole point of this Players 8 piss take is to try random things that just probably wouldn't work in any other scenario. But since it's only normal mode, we can use most of these skills and get away with it. Normally these are builds you just would not and probably are not viable for the main game. And we've got nowhere to put our skills. We don't want any more in Claw Mastery because it doesn't affect our Blade Sentinel, I don't think. So we're going to save all our points until we get some Burst of Speed and Blade Sentinel. Really? Really? My hat! Damn it! Broke my hat. Yay, we leveled up again. So whack some into dexterity. Once we get some decent dexterity and some decent strength, we can get better items to equip. Ah, it's Flavy! Hello, Flavy!
Halt. You should complete Akara's quest before venturing further. Search for the den in the wilderness closer to camp.
Don't tell me what to do, Flavy, because I am a strong, independent fish that don't need no bicycle. Let's jump. God, I hate these caps. These caps. They look at what they. You look like you belong on this special bus, don't you? When you're wearing one of these. Okay, we're back, and we found this cool socketed cap and some spare gems, which will only end up taking up loads of space later. So, a bit of mana, a bit of strength, just to make it a nice bluey color, which you can't really see because it's a horrible browny color in general. So. But on, I think what we could do is get some nice armor for this assassin and put a nice sapphire in it to make it that lovely Kitana blue. So we'll keep our eyes out for that and some extra sapphires. Whoa, super chest and lots of stuff in it. Okay, I'm back. I had way too much stuff in my inventory and I had loads to sell, but we are now rich as fuck. We have all the money. We must be like a good 7 grand up just from that quick disappearance there. Out of my way. So we don't need keys because we're an assassin. We open all locked chests without keys. So we can ignore keys and safely concentrate on murdering things that are technically already dead, like zombies. Hooray! Let's go! Ah, ideal. We now have new skills, which means Blade Sentinel and Burst of Speed. Go away. I'm trying to... Oh. Ooh, a charm. Not really of any use to us. But it'll sell, so it'll sell. So yes, we'll put some skills into Vitality, because we've been neglecting it. And we've now got Burst of Speed, and we've got Blade Sentinel. So let's quickly set those two up, because we want those. And we are now so fast. Right, let's get on and slay some fools. At the moment it doesn't last very long, but as time goes on and we put more points into it, it will last longer. But it's actually quite powerful already. 6 to 10, that's respectable. That's very respectable. And it does receive a slight bonus from charms and effects that add elemental damage. Oh, it's just mowing things down. Look at that. Oh my god, this thing is actually pretty good. It does a really respectable amount of damage, and it seems to really free up my time as well, because I can chuck it one way and deal with other things in another direction. This is actually okay. This is actually going to do something. I've got high hopes for this build. Do you know what I actually would like in games like D&D? Because obviously that is the main focus of this channel, is role-playing games. But I did want to do a few other little bits and pieces here and there, just to add some interest to the channel and just get some new things on the go. It would have been cool if there had been a bit more regularly usable traps. Like a good trapper character. But I mean, if you guys are who are watching this are role players as well, then let me know if you find any good trapping skills or trapping archetypes within the books, because I tend to only try and stick to the core rules, like the player's handbook. I don't tend to venture out too much further, because I like to make these videos for people who are pretty much just starting out, or pretty much just getting a handle on the game as a whole. So obviously people with all the books, they probably know pretty much what I'm talking about anyway, or they can come up with equal or better things. Ah, go away, monster. So yeah, if you come up with any good assassin trap builds, look, give me a reference number of a page, and we'll have a good look at that, because that will be cool. And we've leveled up again. Put some into strength, and we can now put one into Blade Sentinel again, and we've got a spare point so it can go into Burst of Speed. Burst of Speed is amazing. We are so fast. Oh, and we're done.
The rogue's test is done.
I just said that. I literally just said that. We can return to our car for our reward,
You have
which is a skill, which I think we'll just have to save for later, because we don't want any more in Claw Mastery. Really, it's not going to help us. We definitely don't want Psychic Hammer, so we can save that.
Good day. Welcome, Outlander.
Ah, this is the Bloodraven quest.
I know you're here to challenge
So we'll
the rogue scouts.
we'll just we've heard you before, Kesha. We don't need to listen, because we've already heard it. You've told us a million times.
Good to see you.
And, you know, we don't need to be told lots and lots. Oh, a charm. Poison. See, that's good. Because this is the point I was trying to make earlier. You see our Blade Sentinel here. Elemental damage actually applies. So we want to stock up on that a bit. It only applies like let's see, 3/8 of your weapon damage, but still. Extra damage is indeed extra damage, and it has its uses. Which would obviously be getting us through this game that much faster, yeah, so, yeah, definitely has its uses. Put a ring on. Let's see, enchanted. Ah, and I like I should have walked past Flavy and grabbed that waypoint, because that's what it's like, literally right outside the door. So now we're going to have to huff it all the way. But fortunately we have burst speed, and yeah, I will see you there. There's Flavy.
Beware. Beyond lies mortal danger for the likes of you.
Meh.
Take care.
See, I was so adamant of being a strong, independent fish that I actually lost my objectivity. A good lesson. Less attitude, more concentrating on what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's a good lesson for me. And that's a lot of monsters. Look at that. Loads of champions are possessed. Oh, man, this Blade Sentinel is just mowing them down. Look at that. It just does all the work for me. That's amazing. And this quest log's annoying me.
Not enough money.
Ah, Bishy Bosh. Oh, rare boots. Love it. And a chipped diamond. And Bishy Bosh went down really fast. Right, let's stop here amidst the carnage and see what our rare boots are. Ah, some dexterity, self-repairing, cold resistance, that's always nice. And there we go. Right, moving on. We found the stony field. So we want the burial grounds. So let's find that. Man, this thing is beastie. Look at it. Seriously, this... Oh, a jewel. This Blade Sentinel is actually awesome. I really like it. It's just pure fun. But I am really low on mana. Really low. So I definitely need a new Sapphire. And definitely need... I'm not going to be putting any points into... Oh, look at it! It just mows everything down! They're definitely going to be putting more points into like strength and vitality, but I don't really want to put any into energy because it just gives diminishing returns. Plus I can make up the difference with items and the like. But we have leveled. Put a bit more into vitality because Bloodraven can be a real nasty piece of work. She really does hit hard. One more into Blade Sentinel and another one there into Burst of Speed. Socketed Scepter, that would be worth a lot. At least I think it's socketed. It's either socketed or ethereal. And ethereal is like hopeless on the money. But socketed is really good for money because they usually don't bother to socket things that don't have a lot of skills on them. He got resurrected right in the path of the blade, so he just died again. Ah, this is what we need. Go away. I am trying to communicate to my viewers. There we are. This is what we need. The other exit, which means that the burial grounds is here. So we will... Oh my god. So many monsters. Okay, so let's see, nothing here of any real value. So we will do Bloodraven, and I think that will be it for today, because we don't want to spend all day playing games. Who am I kidding? We want to spend all day playing games.
Lies buried here.
Kill Bloodraven. So we're just going to Burst of Speed, Blade Sentinel like crazy, and just see if we can take her down, or if she's just going to run around and elude us. Excuse me, skeletons. Bloodraven. That's it, run right into me. And now I'm frozen. Ah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Come here.
I need mana.
My Blade Sentinel just shreds those zombies while I deal with her. That's great. Stop freezing me. And there we have it. Bloodraven done and dusted. And there's that chip sapphire we want for our additional mana, because we are running seriously low.
What I kill stays dead.
You're damn right it stays dead. Okay, sweet. So, we're done for today. So I'm going to go back to town. I am going to collect my prize, my mercenary.
Greetings.
Ah, hello Kesha.
I can hardly believe that you've defeated Bloodraven.
I know you can't believe it, but I've done it. So, oh, what's happening over here? So, finally, Bloodraven has been defeated. We have our new mercenary, Ampliza, and I have no gear to give her. If you enjoyed this little break from the channel's usual stuff, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see more of this, we can do more. and hopefully you guys had a good time. Remember to like, comment and subscribe and all that YouTube bollocks that everyone tells you, and I will see you guys next time at the gaming table.